So the vision for the project, look, it is a big project. So the game market in Perth recently has been, it's been a bit lackluster. You know, we're really trying to pick the Perth game market back up. All of us, we're really excited with where the game market is going in Perth, and it's such an honour for us to be a part of that and to be a driving force to take Perth to the next level. Day-to-day stuff for me looks like I draw things and I send it through to my art director Wade, who makes it into a much nicer concept, and then he uploads that and downloads it. I do a lot of the business stuff behind the scenes, so I'm meeting with investors, I'm doing the marketing, I'm networking, that kind of thing. Um, what background do I have? Look, I don't have much technical skills in game development. I did study 3D about 20 years ago, 18 years ago, but I've been in business a long time. So I've run restaurants and cafes and pubs, been in hospitality my entire life. So in terms of business, I do know what I'm talking about.
I come from SAE Quantum College, where I studied animation. Um, in that school, I was predominantly the lead for most of our group projects. Therefore, I've taken an interest in being able to manage the group when it comes to the art side of things. Um, my background is actually a concept artist, so I major in illustration and have a little bit in 3D as well. As far as the work goes for this project is um, I oversee what is going on with the artists. I have a 3D artist, a concept artist, a texture artist, a ZBrush artist. They all work independently with themselves, and then we are to then gel it all together into one final model. Basically, and I'm to offer direction on where that is to go, straight as colors go, color palettes, and styles. Uh, I myself also am doing the more illustrative side of things in the game, as you'll see when it comes out. And that is pretty much the direction of where we're going with this game and what my role will be. I also will liaise with our producer, Neil, and try and go with his direction as well. He'll give me the idea and I will try and make it look as best as it can with the more artistic flair.
When my colleagues give me some stuff, for example, a base model or even a sphere, from there I start ZBrushing and making the whole thing more real. And yeah, that's basically my job, making the whole base model super cool.
Finished up SAE last year and been just milling around on little projects here and there. But this is the first big project that has not been based off my own work solely. I take Al's work, turn it into a 3D object, which is then passed off to Manuel. He sculpts it, hands it back, I unwrap it, and then I texture it, making the whole 3D project as specky as it can be.
Studied animation for about 3 years altogether. Did my diploma online and I've done my bachelor's recently at SAE. Graduated 2016. Whichever files I've got, I'll open up and depending on what I'm doing, if I'm doing the modeling, I'll model up to the T-pose and get back and forth and if things needs changed. Otherwise, I just move on to rigging, which is mostly solitary until I pass it on and be like, okay, so it moves. Does it move good? And people either say, yeah, that's fine, or they'll be like, no, I'm not sure which bit that is. And then I'll go back and fix it and make it look nice and span and make it look like it actually moves and not just kind of edges along the way.
Day-to-day role would be to come home from my day job and tackle a problem or a piece of code that's not working or I need to work or adapt it to another way because the project changes from time to time, so it means the code has to change. One thing I've noticed about coding is it's almost an unappreciated art because no one sees code. Everyone sees a model can appreciate a model, they can see it, they can look around and move it. Whereas code, it's all behind the scenes. No one knows or really cares why that does what it does. It just does it. So I'm learning how to have my own unique touch to my code.
Day-to-day roles for me is more just getting up at say like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock p.m., making a few sick beats, going back to sleep for another couple hours. No, day-to-day role really is just seeing what needs to be done on our Slack or Trello channels and just going from there. Layering, using Pro Tools or Ableton, just making funny sounds, making sick beats, nice background music, ambient sounds.
Hopefully with what we're doing, I've got confidence in my team, and I really do believe that we can put Perth on the map in the game development world with the concept we're doing. But I don't know how deep you want me to get, but this mobile game that we're making is just one stepping stone on the vision that I have for the company and where I want to take it. But you've got to start somewhere. So that's why we're all together and we're making this game, but we're having so much fun doing it. The group of guys that we've got, that we work with every day are just super dudes, except for the sound guy.
Fuck this company.